Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to learn about how to create Asana project and task for Calendly invitee. So whenever an invitee registers themselves for an event in Calendly, then you have to first create a project in Asana and then a task. So we are going to create a complete automation with the help of Pabbly Connect for this process, where our trigger will be to new invitee that will be created in Calendly, and our action will be to generate a project and task in Asana. Let us learn how to do that. So let us learn that how you can create task and project in Asana whenever an invitee registers themselves for any event that has been created over here. So like you can see in your Asana, we have over here this project that I have created, and this task is created inside the project with the help of just one automation. So let us quickly sign in into our account, so that we will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. Click on Access Now and it will take me to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Reaching here, you will see a big blue button on your right side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button and give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Asana Project and Task for Calendly Invitee. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you, like you can see on your screen. You will be able to see trigger and action over here, which are the basic modules of Pabbly Connect on which the whole automation works. Now before that, I would like to remind you to open your Asana and your Calendly separately in here tabs, so that you can connect both of these accounts to your Pabbly Connect, and also to cross-check the changes that you're going to make during this workflow. So let us understand the trigger and the action. So trigger over here is going to be the first application where the event will take place manually, or we are going to perform the event. As in that the application here will be my Calendly, because the invitee that will register themselves for the event in Calendly will trigger this workflow, and in turn the action application, which is going to be Asana, will create a project and then a task in Asana only. And these plus buttons are provided to you to add more steps to your workflow if required. So let us choose the event over here. The trigger event is going to be invitee created, because it triggers the webhook for subscribed events that belong to a specific user. When you click on invitee created, so every time the invitee creates a registration for any event in Calendly, this will trigger. So let us see that we have created an event over here, which is Poetry Workshop, and I have opened the booking page right here so that we can make the booking. So when you click on Connect, first of all, you connect your Calendly and Pabbly Connect, so that any registration for any event in Calendly will be fetched over here in your workflow as a response. Click on Add New Connection and connect with Calendly. Here you just have to click on Connect to Calendly to give access to Pabbly Connect, and your connection will be done. Once it is done, it will automatically choose the organization name and the username as well, which is correct, as you can check it in your account settings and see this is the name of our account holder. So this is the correct account that we have been connected to. Now when you click on Save and Send Test Request, you see it starts waiting for a response, which means that now we have to do a sample registration as an invitee for this event. Let us go to our booking page and choose our day. Let's say I am free on 15th. I will choose the day and then the time that I have been allotted. It's a 30-minute program, so I will choose 11 a.m. and click on Next. Enter the details of the person, the invitee. So the person over here is test person, and the email address for that person will be this. And if you want to share any more detail, then you can over here. Like I want to discuss some specific types of poetry, so I will enter that and simply click on Schedule Event, and my registration will be complete. See, it is confirmed. When you go back to Pabbly Connect, you will see that you will be receiving a response with all the details that you just entered over there on the booking page. And here we have the response, we have the email address of the person, name of the person, the detail that we added, and all the other details related to our registration. So we have created the invitee over here, and now we need these details that we will be using to create a project in Asana. Alright, so let us choose the event now as Create Project. Click on Connect and Add New Connection, because this is the first time you're using Asana in your workflow. You will always go for Add New Connection. Connect with Asana, and it will be automatically connected by detecting your account in a separate tab over here. Now it will again select the workspace name and the team name over here. So you can select the team from here. The team is Demo First Team. So choose that team from here only, which is this one. Okay, demos first team. The workspace name is also correct. You can choose it from here. It is completely fine. Now you have to give a project name. So this you do not need to map exactly. This is going to be the first time you're going to give the name to your project. So I would suggest to give the name with the name of the person, because the event might be same. It is recurring. If multiple people register for the same event over here, then the same name project will be created. So I'm going to take the name of the person. No notes or start on, due on. You will enter these details in the task only. So simply click on save and send test request and create a project right here. Now, when a project is created, the response will include the project ID. This will be required when you need a very specific detail. See, the project is created. You do not have a task over here. Okay, you can select the type of view. You need a board view or you need a list view. Now, because we did not select, it shows over here as a list view. All right. So here you need to be very specific that this is the project where you want to create the task. That will help you with the project ID over here. So let us close this window, and now we will click on this plus button to choose our action application again, which is going to be Asana. Choose Asana over here, and the event here will be create a task for a project. If you read below, creates a new task for a project. Now simply click on connect. Because we are using Asana for the second time in the same workflow, we will keep it on, select existing connection and click on save. Once this is done, then see, it will automatically choose the workspace. Now workspace is similar to what we had earlier also, pablitudes.com, which is the same. Project ID is required, so you do not need to choose it from here. Okay, you will choose it from here. First activate the map button, because every time a new project will be created, it might not be existing one, right? So we will map the ID from here. Open your Asana and map this data ID. Now one thing that I need to mention over here, if you read the help desk given to you, select project IDs, or you can map and give it in this format, which means you need to have these double quotes and also the square brackets. So once the loading is done, we will make these changes. Give the double quotes on both sides and also the square brackets. This is the format of your project ID. Now we have to give a task name. So the task name can be taken from the name of the event, which is poetry event. So I am just going to scroll down and find my poetry workshop. This is the name of the task. Now any notes? Yes, we entered about the type of poetry. So you can just type in the search and map data. You search it and it will straight away take you to the value where you're looking for. Now due at and due on. One thing that I need to mention again is that you have to enter either of this, either due at or due on. So if you enter due at, you have to convert the date into a different format, which is UTC. And our Calendly response includes the Indian time format. So what we are going to do is come up over here, close this window, click on this plus button, because you need to change the date format over here, and choose date time formatter. Date time formatter is a feature built inside Pabbly, with the help of which you can format the date. Now we will choose format date with time zone, because we need to change the time zone. Click on connect. Connection is not a difficult task because the feature is of Pabbly only. Now first you enter the date over here. Choose start from your search and map data. This is the date you want to change. What is the format right now? It is this one. To format is going to be the small y1. So let us find that one over here. So the format is this. Now what is the time zone? The time zone from one is the Indian one. You will choose Asia Kolkata and change it to UTC. Now you have to do it according to the time zone you are working. Click on save and send test request, and the change will be like this. Alright, now once it is changed, close this window, come back to Asana, click on connect, because you need to refresh it. You've added one more step in between. So you will refresh it by clicking on save. And once it is done, see if anything is erased. Yes, the project ID is erased. So what you will do, again activate the map button and enter the bracket and quotations and then bracket. So in between these double quotes, you have to map the ID. This is done. So once this is done, scroll down and come at due at. Now at due at, map it from date time formatter, take this data and come down and click on save and send test request. And here your task is created. You see you have received the task ID. The project ID is the similar one you had it before. Now the name of the person is the project name and this is the task. All the details related to the task are here, and we were able to create a task with the help of this automation inside a project that we created in the automation only. Going back, we see over here that this is the new project we created, test person, and this is the task we created. We have the description here, we have the time over here, all the details we are having. So this was the whole video. I hope this helped. Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.